In this week's video, I'm visiting Paris with a goal in mind. How can I enter a city where I don't know anyone and insert myself with locals and peek into their lives? I do this video series where I go up to strangers sitting in public places. How can I meet these strangers and get them to open up and share snippets of their lives with me? How can we become friends? And how can I get them to become friends with each other? This video is about strangers, for strangers, by strangers. And the setting is the beautiful ancient city of lights. Here we go. So I just arrived to Paris and I'm going to my host's place. And this time, like what I've done before, I've contacted people on my Instagram and I asked if anyone wants to host me. And so while I'm in Paris, I'm actually staying with two different hosts. I'm excited. I love doing this. It's kind of like personalized couch surfing in a way, because it's so interesting meeting the people who follow my work on Instagram and also just kind of connecting with like-minded people, and yeah. What you're seeing here are two strangers meeting for the first time. One of them, myself, is visiting Paris, and the other, Maf, offered to host me, even though we've never met. Wow. Oh, this is so cozy. How much of it did you clean? Is it always this clean?
No, not I was thinking that you were going to ask me this question.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just hanging out with one of my boyfriends.
Uh-huh.
And where is this? Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love that.
It's cute. Not always you get to brush teeth with a stranger. Well, friends now.
Do you brush your teeth for 2 minutes?
The first day in Paris was honestly one of the best days that I've had recently. It just recharged me in all the right ways, and it started with a little solo mission. Today's mission is to go get a little croissant and coffee, sit and read for a bit, and then I want to go and approach some strangers, and I want to go up to strangers sitting in public spaces and start a conversation with them, interview them. Yeah, get to know people's lives and people's stories that you wouldn't otherwise. You would probably just miss it. All right, we're gonna do this. It's always, I don't know, like, I've never done this before, and it's very nerve-wracking. Kind of like going up to a stranger, completely someone random, someone new that I don't know. I kind of asking them to do this, but let's see. I think someone will say yes. Hey. Hey, sorry to disturb your peace. I do this video series where I go up to strangers sitting in public places and I have conversations with them.
I would love to, man, but
yeah.
I only got a tiny bit of time on my break.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, thanks for the time. Of course, yeah. Thanks. You know, at least I got the first one out of the way, and I did it. So even if this doesn't happen today, at least I've approached someone and I've done it. I would like...
I don't speak English.
Not English. Okay, yeah. I speak a bit of French, so if you want to, you can also try to... No, okay, no problem, yeah, okay. Have a good day then. Ciao. Even though that was probably more awkward than the first. It's difficult, bro. This is actually very difficult to say. It's a numbers game. Excuse me. Yeah, I just put a camera here and just kind of just chat. Is that, would you be up for it? Yeah, amazing, great, yeah, cool. You're actually the first to say yes. The first question is very, very important because it really sets the scene for what the conversation is going to be. And also, it can be too difficult, it can be yeah, it just needs to give me a piece of information, like a string that I can just take and kind of pull and then go from there. Do you think that you're more comfortable being in relationships than being alone?
Yes. Yeah, I prefer being in a relationship than not.
What do you love about being in relationships?
I love being able to feed off the other person's energy. It also, when you're that close to someone, all the experiences you share together, you get to understand from multiple points of view. And you get to talk to them and understand how they are perceiving the world and how it might be different from yours. And when you're in a relationship, you can also, that also applies with some of the more hidden emotions that you have. Like you can discuss more closely with someone that you're in a relationship how you feel angry or how you feel love or how you feel sad in a way that you probably won't express to even your closest friends. And it can help you pick apart those emotions and understand them better and develop yourself as a person.
Yeah. Why do you think you can't share those things with a very close friend?
I don't think it's something that I can't share. And I definitely think that it depends on the person. There's a lot of people where they have friends where they feel like they can share everything with them. But I don't know, for me personally, I've felt most comfortable sharing that way with a partner. But also it's because you're at a level of intimacy that you just can't really match with just a friend.
Yeah, I get that. Thank you so much, Aiden. Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah, it was a nice chat. Thanks for answering my questions.
It was a great chat.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is also my first time doing it.
Really?
Yeah, so
Okay, well, good job.
thanks.
You did a good
That was nice. It makes now the thing a lot less scary, which is cool. Thank you, Aiden, for being the first. Good. I feel accomplished. I feel it's nice that I've done the thing that has been in my head for so long, and I've just actually done it. I did what I said I would do. That evening, I went and took myself out on a date. I just went to a nice bistro, read alone at the bar, and had a nice meal. And I then went for a long evening stroll to get some nice views. It felt really great because this day just felt like I put myself on priority. I took action. I did the things that I wanted to do, and I celebrated myself for doing it. And I mean, what a nice setting, what a city. I love Paris. Self-date. Haven't done that in a while. This morning, we're taking quality time between us. Morning.
Yeah.
We're going for a little coffee, croissant.
And
Wait
pan
for
au
the rain.
chocolat.
And of course, I cannot forget what was I thinking.
Well, you're French.
Yes, that's true. So you're polyamorous.
I am. Yeah.
Are you in love?
I am in love, yes. I have 2 boyfriends. I love them a lot.
Can you tell me how that works?
I basically live in 2 places. I spend 3 days in one place and 3 days in the other. It's special because they do know each other. Because in polyamory, you don't talk about main relationship and second relationship.
Because there is no hierarchy here, right? It's not
Exactly.
one came before the other.
Right, that's
so it's very equal.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Communicating is key for me.
Of course.
Like in polyamory, but also in all my relationship. Best decision ever because I was so happier. That happiness made me have even a greatest relationship with my French boyfriend in all the ways.
Right.
Because I didn't have boundaries.
And I can
Yeah.
see also how that would make you fall in love with your French boyfriend even more, because he's willing to try this thing also and experiment with you, you know, and for you in a way. And yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
really-
So do your boyfriends have other girlfriends?
My French boyfriend, at some point, he got a girlfriend.
And how did you feel about that?
Oh, terrible.
Terrible.
It was hard. Like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
But you wanted him to be okay with you having another boyfriend?
No, I was happy for him. Like he was happy for me when I was with the Irish boyfriend, but he felt terrible too. Being polyamorous doesn't mean that you are not jealous. You can be jealous, all while, yeah, you can feel hurt. The way I felt when he started meeting this girl, of course I was jealous. Part of me was unconfident of myself. And at some point I started compared to her and I felt ugly. You know that you can feel 2 different things. You can feel like, for example, when you lose someone that was suffering, you can feel sad, but in the same time you can feel great, not great, but happy
Because
for the
they're not
person.
suffering anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So I was experiencing this thing of feeling hurt, but at the same time feeling happy for him.
Yes.
Because he allowed me to do this thing, and now I want him to feel the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You see?
All right. Today I'm switching houses, going to another person's house who offered. Diversifying.
That was great.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was short.
So I just got in to house number 2, and it's just crazy that like I just post videos on the internet and then people just want to do nice things for me and with me. Like this place is through someone from my Instagram community, and she's not here, so she arranged, gave me the codes and arranged for the key to be left somewhere for me. And then I've never met this person. She's never met me, but she's just like, yeah, come into my home and stay there. That's amazing. So beautiful. I love humans. I really love humans. To achieve the last part of my mission in Paris, I hosted a storytelling event. To leave the city having been the facilitator for strangers to connect and become friends with one another. So, right now I'm walking to potentially an Arab shop. Let's see, that's what Google Maps told me. Just to get like maybe a bit of a bulk in like hummus and maybe baba ganoush or something like this for the storytelling event. And also I picked up a few gifts for my host. Pro tip, if you do buy the canned hummus, it's not so good if you don't add more tahini to it. That makes it really good. On my way to the storytelling event. Whenever I leave these rooms, I'm always felt left with the same feeling, seeing everyone like connecting with each other, and just seeing how different it was to, like the first moments of the event versus how everyone else like at the end is hugging and exchanging contacts and all that kind of stuff. So honestly, Jack was amazing. Thank you so much, Jack, for hosting this storytelling event. I'm just so grateful to have such a beautiful community of people who are just also so willing to do things with each other and with me and all that, and that's really nice. And also a huge part of why I wanted to do this event in Paris at this time is also because I wanted to connect with Nathaniel, Drew, and Stefan Taylor.
You should keep on walking, but your whole shebang is just vibrating. So thank you for the energy you send out.
And it's so nice to have had them both at this event. And yeah, I hope that I've gained 2 new friends. When I first started creating videos, I also did it because I also, in a weird way, wanted to have access to people in the space, because I wanted to have conversations with them, because I wanted to connect with them. And now that I finally have that, it feels really good. It feels like a goal that is accomplished that I am so grateful for. So, yeah, cool. Feels good. It feels good. I can confidently say, mission accomplished. I met strangers, I made friends with strangers, I got a window into their lives, and I facilitated strangers becoming friends. What a life, what a life. If you leave with anything from this video, it's that every stranger has a story, and every stranger is a friend that you haven't made yet. Look at one another with compassion. Everyone is going through something. Everyone has a story. All you have to do is ask. All right, so good morning. We just entered the next chapter of this France adventure. I am going to meet up now with Nathaniel Drew, who I met for the first time yesterday, but we've been internet friends for a while. And I am going over to his home in the countryside. Yeah, it was just like to basically consolidate the friendship. And we've been talking online for a while, and we had some overlap with like friend groups and all that, but we never actually like became friends. And so, yeah, I asked if I can come and visit him in his countryside home, and he said yes. How's your driving? Don't need to be worried.
No, you don't need to be worried. It's super easy to drive out here. Do I think I'm the best driver? Definitely not.
That makes me feel good.
Wish is my command.
Hell yeah.
By May, this will be completely out of control. Dude, there's been a lot of like intense moments this winter, so spring is very welcome. Look at that.
Okay, question.
I mean, I've had my fair share of rejections, so.
Would you say that you've made mistakes?
Do you think you're good at asking for help? You're reviewing this footage at the end, going like, "What am I gonna do with this?"